the red carpet, the Vanity Fair party, and some of the biggest stars in the world.
No, it's not Hollywood, California. It's downtown Chicago. And it's the premiere of this summer's most anticipated movie, Ocean's 13.
George Clooney, Bernie Mac, Matt Damon, Don Cheadle, and Ellen Barkin were all in town for this star-studded event.
Our CN100 cameras hit the Windy City streets to bring you extensive red carpet coverage and to get you a glimpse of the exclusive after party.
So join us for a full half hour of highlights coming up next on CN100, the Comcast network.
The Oceans Club is a place of myth and great debauchery.
They've taken everything and just upped it a little.
Love it.
It's really tight. It's really strong.
Absolutely.
This is a film about revenge, which I like.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lisa Aprati.
And I'm Paul Lisnick, and we are in our downtown studios, just blocks away from the Ocean's 13 red carpet premiere that took place on June 7th at the AMC River East Theaters.
And I am holding one of the 500 tickets that gained entry to this sold-out event.
My character's from Chicago, and they never let me come back to Chicago in this in the third one. We're in Vegas the whole time.
Are you excited to be back in Chicago?
I never left. You know, I sneak in and sneak out like an assassin. I see you all, but you all don't see me. It's great to be in the middle of the country and not New York and not L.A. You know, I started my career in the middle of the country. I was with Elvis, and the Colonel said to me, forget about New York, forget about L.A., get out in the middle where the people are. And he was right.
Oh, very exciting. First of all, there's great movie fans here and theater fans, and they really believe in the arts. We don't take it for granted. And so when these artists come here, you can see the appreciation of all the fans out here, and especially their commitment to the floor.
Well, Brad and Matt and Don and I have all been in that area in the last year or so. And so it was important for us to, we actually know these people, and it was important for us to try and keep it on the front burner.
It's just something that, like I said, we've all sort of come to by ourselves and thought, well, why don't we try to pool our efforts and find a way to make a fist and not just be these little fingertips of activism.
It's been great. I mean, the two things, one is the awareness, which is great while you're doing this story. The other side of it is the fundraising. And given that there are all these resources brought to bear around the opening of a movie, why not redirect some of those resources and some of that attention towards something that really is a lot more important.
It's fantastic. I mean, to take a movie like this, that's basically, a popcorn movie, it's a crowd pleaser, and to be able to do something so serious and so concrete. I mean, this money isn't going to wind up in administrative lockdown somewhere. They're already feeding people and helping people, and these are four extremely committed men.
Good food, good wine, good cigars, pool, poker.
Yes, there's poker playing on the set. We did a lot of that. We did a lot of that, in fact, last night in Vegas.
I was a gambler, but I did not know how to play poker until Matt Damon taught me how to play Hold'em.
I did, yeah. She's pretty good. She's a good. I wouldn't want to go up against her heads up. She's a tough lady.
A sucker's born every minute, I guess is what they say.
This is not work. It's not a bunch of entertainers getting together and selling a film. This is a bunch of friends and guys who really genuinely like each other and having a ball 20 hours a day.
It's always great to see all these guys. We see each other in between the movies anyway because we've all become friends, but to actually get the excuse to go and work, it's great.
It's irritating, but, they pay you and you have to show up. You do what you have to do.
You've been briefed.
Paul Paul, did you know that right before the movie, Mayor Daley and the cast of Ocean's 13 walked down the aisle and welcomed everybody to the event?
Very impressive. Also impressed that the candy and popcorn were free. But I suppose if you spend $2,000 for a ticket, maybe it's not so free, but I'll bet you they gave you extra butter for free.
I would hope so. The Vanity Fair after party was an exclusive event, and as we mentioned earlier, press access was restricted. The stars of the film entered through a back alley in order to avoid the cameras that were waiting at the entrance to Room 21.
Word on the street outside Room 21 was that although it was quite crowded inside, the party didn't disappoint and was everything you would expect from a lavish Vanity Fair bash.